quick walk with Chloe, and then we gotta get to work. Just came back from a little walk. Okay, so down by the beach, there's this man living. He lives down there, right? And he's been living there for as long as I can remember, as long as I've been here. But earlier this year, he all of a sudden disappeared. He was just gone. So we thought that maybe something happened to him. Then a couple of days ago, he came back. All of a sudden, he was there again. So I decided this morning to, when I took my dog out for a walk, I brought a couple of cup of coffees. A couple of cup of coffees. That's tricky. So I brought some coffee and I went down there to him, and I just got back. I sat down there with him on the beach for half an hour or so. He was very happy that I brought coffee. I think that's a great way to start your day. He got some coffee, warmed the body up, early morning, a little bit chilly. We had a good talk. Good walk. Good walk. Now, food for doggy.
7 hours of battery life.
Just watching a little bit about yesterday's Google presentation. Talking about the new phones. Plus points Google for removing the camera hump thing. That was something that iPhones was once very good at. Shit went to hell and we are left with this ugly camera bump even on the new ones. I hate that. Apple should stop doing that immediately. I'd much rather have a thicker phone, larger battery, and no camera hump. Looks like Google has AMOLED display. Good choice, Google. At the office, I'm writing job offer texts. I'm writing texts. I'm writing stuff for Facebook. A little bit boring weather today. It's a little bit dark out there. Not a lot of sunshine today. Very cloudy. Maybe I should set up a cam for some time lapses upstairs. Okay, so I have this idea. If you've been watching any of my previous vlogs, you know that I do like to make time lapses. I've sort of been thinking about a little project. So what I want to do is I want to try and make a 24-hour time lapse. And I've never tried anything like that, right? I think the longest time lapse I've ever made is a couple of hours. So I want to make a 24-hour one. In order to do that, I want to use one of the GoPros. I want to try and set it up on the roof. In order for that to keep recording, obviously it needs some power. So I need to plug it in. I need to run an extension cable out on the roof. I do have power in an outlet out there, so I just need an extension cable. We'll see if it works. I don't know. I'll try and find some time today to see if I can set it up and at least give it a try.
I think I'm just going to use this paint bucket for like covering up the charger thingy. How'd you do it?
Whew, that was hot. Okay, so now the GoPro rig is set up, and Chloe, need her down as well. Now it's set up. Question is if it's gonna work. I think the main problem is probably gonna be heat. The sun is, even today with a lot of clouds, we had a lot of clouds today, but even today it's still super hot. I have experienced these GoPros shutting off when they get too hot. So question is it gonna be too hot? I'll check on it a little later and see if it shut off. If that happened, then I think I have to find a way of setting it up under something, maybe under the table up there, something. However, if that's not an issue, if that doesn't happen, then hopefully it'll run 24 hours. Would be amazing to get this shot on the first try. Don't think that's gonna happen, but you never know, maybe.